and welcome to another video, this time about some old Swiss francs which I got in recent times. And yes, it was time to get those notes from the uh, like older series, and this one was the third last and this the fourth last. And yeah, after that, yeah, there's another one which was mostly circulating in the 90s and 2000s, and then of course there's the current one which they start to introduce in the 2010s, and now they're even talking about planning another one. And yes, but yeah, those are good to have as well, at least lower notes, just to see the difference, how it evolved. Of course, I would also like to get the higher notes, because yeah, usually you can't do anything wrong with Swiss francs, because it's one of the only currencies which is really continuously appreciating against the dollar, which is quite rare. And but funnily, this, something weird, this series, the 1020, but also the higher notes, at least the 50 and 100, they're very cheap. Like you can get them for way below face value. Like I got them for like um, less than, like a third of the face value. Like those notes, they're worthless basically, because they were demonetized. But this series, um, it's still they're not demonetized, so you could still pay with them. I don't know if they would accept it, but yeah, you could still use them basically, and that's why they still keep their value, and they basically keep appreciating in value, at least face value, if they're used. Yes, and so those two notes, there's a lot of different dates, because yeah, they were in circulation for a longer time. I think more than like a few decades, and before that, the series before that was even longer, maybe like 50 years or something. So yes, but this is quite this is an older date, and I got both of them from the same date. They're from 1959. Yes, so this guy, he was a writer, a poet, Swiss poet, in German language, because yeah, the special thing about Switzerland is that you have actually four official language, but on this one you actually only have three, which is French, German, and Italian, and there's also another like very small sort of dialect language, Rheto-Roman. Maybe it's on this one. I will have to check. Yes. Yeah, so this is the 10 Swiss franc notes, and on the back you just have a flower. Actually, Banca Nazionale Svizzera. Yeah, both of them are in Italian and not Rheto-Roman, but on the later series they also wrote it in Rheto-Roman. And this guy also, no, not also. So this guy was general in the Swiss army, and it was during the time of the Napoleonic Wars. He played some significant role, and even after that. So he's very significant for Swiss political national development. But then also he was a cartographer, something like this. So he also contributed in this way. And yeah, but outside of Switzerland, literally nobody knows him. Like I never heard about this guy before. In general, you basically never hear about Swiss politics, and that's a good thing, because usually they don't have like so much political um, like things going on. which is what you would want. You would just want like political stability, yeah, instead of drama, because this causes just a mess. Yeah, yeah. Also another flower. Yes, and then we switched to the series that came after this. I think it was mostly in the 80s that they had the series until the 90s. Yes, I think this is actually Retro-Roman. Yeah, the fourth official language of Switzerland, which is spoken by only like few thousand people, I guess, in only some area. Yes, so this guy, he's a mathematician, and maybe you know him because after him they named the Euler's number. Yeah, just look it up what it is. And yes, this series already, it's points towards the series which came after that, like in terms of like for example, the horizontal or no vertical design. And actually, I can't tell you exactly what this is. Some atomic model. Yes. Anyways, and then I have the 20 franc note with this guy Horaire Benedict de Saussure. So he actually is considered as basically one of the founders of alpinism, or he played some early role in it. He was like an alpinist, geologue, natural scientist. And yeah, so this is the same thing like on the next series which came out. So you have German Retro-Roman, and here's French and Italian, at least on the front here. Then on the back, actually, yes, this motif, it shows Saussure how he's on a climbing tour basically. Yeah, and here on the back you have German and Retro-Roman, while here you have the French and Italian. Yes, so each one of those series definitely had their own character. Actually, the 10 and 20, they have their design, but then the higher notes, the 50, 100, and was there, yeah, 500 and 1000 notes, they had a different design. I should also get them in the future. And then, well, those, they had a more like uniform design, and there's also a 50, 100, 500 and 1000 note. And yeah, but then the series after that, they stopped with the 500 note, and instead they just have a 200 note and a 1000. Yes, so that's it with some old Swiss francs.